Emotionally based school avoidance is more than just not wanting to go to school. These children genuinely struggle to get into school due to persistent and overwhelming emotions, and it's incredibly difficult for their families. There's no quick fix or magic solution, but when parents and children work together, understand the unique needs of the child, then slowly but surely, the child can get back into school and start to re-engage with learning. In this video, we'll look at practical, compassionate strategies that have worked for other families to support these pupils back to school. Tip 1. Know the child and their history. Both the child's profile and their experience has led them to this point, and it's important to understand that fully. The symptom, school avoidance, is their solution to a problem, and your first job is to understand what that problem is. They might not know it themselves, so some good detective work is the place to start. Don't make assumptions. Every child is different. By communicating closely with the child and their family, and with the support of your school's SENCO, you can begin to understand what hurdles are getting in the way of the child experiencing a happy school day. When you understand the root cause of a problem, you're in a much better position to help. Tip 2. Make sure the child knows you've built a strong and united team behind them. Safety is crucial for these children, so ensure the child knows who the adults are that they can rely on in school, and that everyone is working together from home and school to support them. Consistency between home and school is key. Share successful strategies with each other that the young person has agreed to. When language and tools are mirrored at home and at school, the child feels held by everyone around them. Tip 3. Make individual adjustments to try to reduce anxiety. Small adjustments can have a big impact, and these will vary from child to child. Be creative and flexible. So some examples might include having a trusted school adult meet the child at the school gate and walk in with them, having time in a separate room before they enter the classroom, a clear timetable so the child knows what's coming up that day with no surprises. If noise or canteens are an issue, creating a quiet space of their choice, like the library, for a quiet lunch club. And for those who find getting changed for PE stressful, they might be allowed to come in wearing their PE kit. The goal is to give them back a sense of control and ensure there's predictability in their day. Tip 4. Acknowledge and validate their emotions. Listening to and validating children's feelings and being genuinely open to understanding their experience is the way to build trust. Even if their fears appear disproportionate or difficult to understand, acknowledgement and acceptance, as well as expressing confidence they can do it, will help. Phrases like, "I can see this is really difficult for you," will help the pupil feel heard and supported. And when children feel heard, they're much more willing to engage and try hard things. Where possible, ensure the pupil has regular contact with a familiar, trusted adult of their choice in school. Tip 5. Take tiny steps and celebrate them. All big things come from small beginnings. Think of reintegration after school refusal as climbing a ladder, one small step at a time. This gradual exposure is the most effective way of building security and trust. For some children, the first step might be visiting the school after hours, or walking past the school gates, or sitting in a quiet hub for part of the day. Over time, as the child feels comfortable with different scenarios, their brain learns to trust that it'll be okay. Try to do it at a pace the child can manage without feeling overwhelmed, and you will reach your goal. Tip 6. Stay patient and be consistent. Remember that progress may be slow and there might be a bit of falling back from time to time. Keep calm, maintain a supportive and understanding stance, and don't lose sight of your end goal. These are tried and tested steps, and they will work. With compassion, flexibility, and consistency, you can make a real difference to a young person struggling with EBSA or school refusal. Thanks for everything you do, and for taking the time to learn more about how to support your students in meaningful ways. For more information about emotional-based school avoidance, do go to our website, nipinthebud.org.